The ability to play the best PC games from anywhere is a huge advantage. However, when looking for the ideal handheld gaming PC, there are other factors beyond CPU and GPU to consider. RAM storage, controller input type, and software overlays are also important. In this video we have created a brief consumer guide and reviewed to help you find the right model. We've listed the top 5 best handheld gaming consoles and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all products mentioned in the video are in the description below, so let's get started. Number 1. Nintendo Switch OLED. The Nintendo Switch OLED model improves on Nintendo's powerful console, which ushered in a new handheld gaming era. Since the original's 2017 release, consoles have changed, and it's not the most powerful. Its portability and library make it our best on-the-go system in 2024. Features. We've ranked the Nintendo Switch OLED model first, but the original has many of its virtues. It supports physical game cartridges, is lightweight, and has removable Joy-Cons and a docking station. Choose the OLED variant over the Switch Lite or original, and your eyes will thank you. The slightly larger 7-inch screen and excellent contrast and colors make epic adventures like Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom seem stunning. Design. The OLED Switch looks similar to its predecessor, but a few major differences set it apart. First, the OLED screen is larger and has a narrower bezel, giving it a visual edge over rival handhelds. Whoever experienced a near miss with the original's flimsy flap will love its improved kickstand around the back. Performance. The Switch's internals aren't remarkable, but they work. The NVIDIA Tegra X1 SoC provides 1080p 30 frames per second images, and portable mode eases some demanding games. Fortunately, Nintendo's library optimizes hardware performance for a seamless experience. You may prefer a handheld PC if frame rates are important. Games. The Nintendo Switch OLED has a huge library of games, and it's one of the only handhelds having first-party games. Handheld PCs offer shopfront versatility, but the Switch has Zelda, Mario, Pokémon, and other heavy hitters that'll distract some players from Steam's Wild West. The Switch's experiences probably justify buying it, and they're why it's still around 6 years later. Number 2. Steam Deck OLED. The Steam Deck OLED improves mobile gaming PCs more than the 2022 model. Valve's latest portable system has amazing, fast OLED displays, our preferred software and hardware, and some enhancements. Features. The original Steam Deck and Steam Deck OLED are handheld PCs with lots of gimmicks. Play rig-available games with integrated controls, haptic feedback, a gyroscope, and 2 touchpads. Console fans will adore the deck. Unlike the type we tried years ago, the Steam Deck OLED sports a bright new OLED display. Instead of LCD, switching screen type provides 90 Hz, superior contrast, and colors that rival gaming displays. Design. At 640G, the Steam Deck OLED is lighter than its predecessor but still bulky. That its ergonomic shape makes it easy to hold, and Wii U users recognize Valve's high-up symmetrical stick configuration. It features buttons that match modern PC controllers, so no adjustments are needed. Performance. The Steam Deck isn't the most powerful handheld PC, but it's affordable. Value's AMD APU can run a part of your library at above 60 frames per second on its 800p screen, and a Steam Deck dock lets you play wider. Despite requiring low settings to maximize FPS, new releases still look different from Nintendo Switch. Another AMD APU powers the Steam Deck OLED. Refinements in RDNA 2 boost efficiency and power. However, we observed small enhancements over the LCD variant that may appeal to portable gamers who wish to capture every frame. More than 10,000 Steam titles are deck verified or playable. Although the technology is more of a mobile aid than a performance guarantee, there shouldn't be any game-breaking issues. Even with compatibility concerns, Steam Decks have many titles, especially for $399 LCD models. Number 3. Asus ROG Ally. The Asus ROG Ally is a great mobile gaming PC that outperforms the Steam Deck. As a Windows device, it has complete PC compatibility, which is both a blessing and a negative for the experience. Both the Steam Deck and the Asus ROG Ally are 7-inch handhelds with integrated controls. The Ally has a 120Hz 1080p display and a newer AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor. That combo gives it smoother graphics and high frame rates, especially in demanding games. Design: one of the best-looking portable PCs, the ROG Ally feels good in the hand. At 608G, it's lighter than the Steam Deck yet still sturdy and has RGB thumb sticks. Its white, form-fitting shell contrasts with the deck, and its curves make buttons, triggers, and asymmetrical sticks easy to reach. Performance: the ROG Ally's Z1 Extreme APU is the new processor to beat. Boosting FPS in Cyberpunk 2077 and Starfield is mostly possible outside the Steam Deck. However, it falls short of premium competitors like the Iano 2S, and the 120Hz screen may be difficult to use. If you want an inexpensive 1080p handheld PC, this is it. Windows handheld PCs like the Asus ROG Ally can run all Windows applications. Unlike the Steam Deck, you can install and run numerous shopfronts like Steam, the Epic Game Store, PC Game Pass, and GOG without workarounds or compatibility layers. However, performance and controller compatibility issues may arise, and Windows handheld optimization might be a problem when switching between apps and games. Number 4. Ayaneo 2S. The Ayaneo 2S is expensive, but it runs even the most demanding games at high frame rates. However, it has the same downsides as other Windows handhelds, so consider that before buying this compact powerhouse features. Fans of feature-packed gadgets will adore the Ayaneo 2S. It looks like previous mobile gaming PCs but has a 1200p display, Ryzen 7 7840U APU, up to 64GB RAM, and a 4TB SSD, model dependent. Even the handheld's exterior has something to prove, with 3 USB-C connections instead of 1. That means you may use the portable as a desktop PC without a dock, which is fitting given its capabilities. Design: the Ayaneo 2S resembles the Asus ROG Ally. An asymmetrical thumb stick layout with RGB lights underneath is similar, but its bezel-less screen and cuvia shape give it a more premium feel. Though heavy at 667G, we found it comfortable to use for long durations. The Ryzen 7 7840U's power lets the Ayaneo 2S break the portable performance ceiling. The only handheld we've tested that can run Cyberpunk 2077 at 60 frames per second in 800p low settings is it. CD Projekt Red's RPG is difficult. Just like the Asus ROG Ally, Windows oddities and bugs might slow performance, so you'll need to explore. Games: Windows handhelds can run anything a PC can. Thus, the Ayaneo 2S has a large Steam, Epic Game Store, PC Game Pass, and other library. You may have to fight with controller settings and other Windows features to get started, but that's normal for PC gamers. Number 5. Anbernic RG35XX+. Anbernic outperformed Mayu Mini Plus clone RG35XX+. Same shape, longer and stronger tech. Though cheap, the RG35XX Plus is a good Game Boy-style powerhouse that can't compete with Retroid Pocket 4 Pro or Steam Deck. The RG35XX Plus upgrades well. The H700's quad-core ARM Cortex-A9 with PowerVR chipset and 256MB RAM have been replaced by 1GB RAM. Better than RG35XX. Up to and some PSP may be played for $64, unlike budget systems' poor emulation. Not bad. Boring yet effective, Anbernic's Linux OS. The device's price justifies its game/emulation focus. Small HDMI output to a TV or monitor is useful, although system updates are typically avoided. Little has changed in Maya Mini Plus clone design. Anbernic advises against fixing if it ain't broke. The Game Boy-like device has a menu and X/Y face buttons. The triggers hurt like other vertical handhelds, but that's okay. A modest size increase over the Maya Mini Plus improves comfort. PSP works, but the catalog is inaccessible. This gadget won't get God of War fast. These fit 2D PSP action and nostalgia games. Dreamcast's consistent frame rate across its back catalog is another plus. MVC2 and Crazy Taxi are portable games. The RG35XX Plus emulates most oldies despite its limitations. With something smaller than vintage cartridges, learn about video game history from the 8-bit NES and Game Boy to the 3D Dreamcast and PSP. ROMs must be legally bought to emulate. If this video resonates with you, don't hesitate to hit the thumbs up button. If you have a burn question and idea for our next review or just want to chat, drop a comment below. We value your insights and are always eager to engage in conversation. And if you decide to subscribe, welcome to the Tech Tribe. We have some epic content coming your way, so buckle up. Until next time, keep rocking, stay safe, and catch you on the flip side. Peace out.